This video is going to show you why anytime you ask a woman a question over text message, she typically just doesn't even reply. And on top of that, I'm even going to show you why the written word does something in her mind where when it's like a question, she instantly wants to disqualify you and then ghost you. When it comes to text message communication, this is why most guys lose almost every option they had. Women do not communicate the way you want them to until either she's old, so now she has to because the wrinkles are setting in, or she's not going to get any dates because she's not as attractive, or she's had kids. They now feel like they should reply to that. When she's younger, she just doesn't reply to anything. So you literally cannot ask a woman questions at all, and there's no point of doing it. And I'm even going to use my exact text message. Here's like a text message from my actual. So past the first date, I don't ask them to hang out ever again. Past the first date, I'll never ask you to hang out. Either you two probably slept together on the first date, or if you didn't, let her reach out to you. If she doesn't reach out to you, there's no point in even pursuing that to try to go and get a second date, because if she liked you, because women are hypergamous, they only want their best option, which I'm about to show you why. There's literally no point. So I will make the effort to set up the first date, and then past the first date, I'm never going to ask you to hang out first ever again, until maybe we're really, really dating for a significant amount of months and we're seeing each other. So she goes, "Hi, dash mark. I get the feeling that you don't want to hang out with me anymore. Frowny face. I told you I haven't been with other guys and turning down dates, but if you're not interested in me, then I will move along." So women will be overt with you, and they will be very direct when they have to be, because there's no other way that they can be covert anymore and just beat around the bush. So then I answer with direct communication, because at this point we were sleeping together for probably 4 or 5 weeks. So I go, "No, don't see other men. I still want to see you, duh. That is why I call you GF when I text you." So one of the things that I would do is I would just say GF as if it's me talking about, hey, it's a double meaning because it's sarcastic, but at the same time they can't tell. So after the first 3, 4, 5 times we sleep together, "Hi GF, if I'm on my way to her house, whatever, text message, I would slip that in, because you want the feelings of love to appear real, right? So she doesn't feel like she's just being led on by some dude who's just sleeping with her and doesn't care about her. But at the time, right, we're not actually boyfriend and girlfriend, but I would just say that, right? So that's something that I do. So then I go, "Does that make sense?" And you notice how even funny that is, just very blunt, primal. "No, don't see other men. I still want to see you, duh. That is why I call you GF when I text you. Does that make sense?" She goes, "It's not that, duh, cry face, or cry laughing face. You haven't asked me to hang out." So at this point, it's been 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks probably, and I haven't even asked her to hang out once beyond the first date, and we were seeing each other almost every single week. So the reason why I'm telling you that I don't ask women questions.
Now, I understand that this right here, when I say, does that make sense, right? That's a question, sure. But nuance matters, right? So she's definitely in an emotional state because she wants more of my time. So to give some clarity here, when I talk about don't ask questions, what I'm really referring to is fluff and filler type sentences that a lot of guys do, such as, "How's your day? What are you up to? What are your plans this weekend?" That's the type of stuff that registers as low status in her mind.
On text message, and you literally cannot text women as if this is just a normal human interaction, as if you were talking to your best friend. It's because they don't communicate that way. Anytime you talk to them as if seeing what's up, they just quit talking to you. The written word does something to a woman's psychology. I don't know why, because I'm obviously not a woman, but the written word does something to a woman's psychology. Where a woman, since a woman is she's constantly in her mental state, thinking and feeling and analyzing every little thing. every little sentence, she's like looking down, looking at it, like trying to like interpret it. What's his tone of voice like? What does that mean? Ooh, I don't like the way that made me feel. The written word just does something to a woman's psychology. Like, I would even go as far as to say the reason why, or the main reason why most women today don't have kids and are not married and are not in a stable relationship is because they don't even give the guy a chance to like keep seeing him, to let the feelings develop and build, even though they have a quality, solid guy in front of them, because they let the whole smartphone just run their whole life. Like, the whole smartphone just runs her life and how she feels. So she goes, it's not that, duh, you haven't asked me to hang out. And then she goes, I'm not, but if other people are trying to hang out, it's annoying. I don't want their attention, I want yours. See what I mean? And then she goes, and I won't, but are you? And I just heart it, okay? I just heart it. And then I just type the word no. That's it. So the reason why it's pointless to ask for a second date is because women will reach out to you because you just see right there. She says word for word, I don't want their attention, I want yours. Women are hypergamous. Women are hypergamous, which means they only want the best guy that they possibly can get, which means all of her other options become obsolete. It doesn't matter how many other dudes in her inbox ask her for a second date. She doesn't even like any of them. So it's like, once you go out on the first date, like, the man pursues in the beginning, and if you can get that first date, cool, you did it, you won. But there is no point in keep reaching out and trying to set things up and follow up. I mean, maybe if you're really desperate and you don't have a lot of options, but the reason why I'm showing you this is because this is how women behave when you've learned, understood, and mastered the language of women. And this is how women behave when you know how to communicate and carry yourself in a way and you're attractive enough where you demonstrate real, authentic, genuine, primal desire. If you're not in that category yet, then do the work that's required, right? Do the work that's required. I've been in the gym now for 10 years. I got to take this off slow, but I mean, you can see, like, I just got a hair transplant, right? Like, you can do different things to up-level your own attractiveness. I've been in the gym for 10 years, right? 10 whole years. But another thing I want to tell you is, like, you can't ask women questions. Like, I'll show you this example, right? There's a different dude that I knew. You know, he was downtown with his friends or something, or at like a bar or a club, and they were all socializing. And then the last thing that he messaged her, because she was with her friends and they were going to meet up, and he asked, where are you? And then she just didn't respond. So it's like, anytime you ask women questions, they just usually don't reply. You have to embody almost like elite level narcissism. When I text message a woman, it's just like all about me. I am grilling. I am so full. I just went to the gym. Me, me, me. If she does say a statement back or something, I would typically just heart her message and leave her on red. I don't ask any follow-up questions. I don't ask to see how your day is. I don't ask to see how you're doing. And that's not because I'm an arrogant, stuck-up prick. It's because they don't like it. They don't like it. They don't respond to it. They do not respond to it. They just close off. They close off right away. Try talking to a woman once and ask her how her day is going, what are her plans this weekend, how her morning's going, what are you up to today, what are you doing? Ask her that once and see how far that gets you. It gets you no reply. Literally no reply. For some reason, the mental state of a woman, if you ask a woman a question, she has all the leverage, and for some reason she just hates how that makes her feel, right? That she's not the one pursuing you. And now, since she's in the position of leverage, she now gets to decide for herself if she wants to answer your question or not, which means most of the time they say no to test you, to give you a test so that way they can disqualify you. So it's like, I don't play offense at all. I don't say anything that could get me rejected. Anytime you ask a question or anytime you say something that's a question-based framework, you are playing offense, because she now is in one of two categories. Category one is she can choose to respond to you, or category two is she can choose to not respond to that question. Most of the time they choose not to respond to that question over here in category two because she wants to be difficult. This is what you have to understand about women, is when you ask them questions on text message, they literally want to be difficult. She wants to be mean to you. So I don't ask them any questions. I only care about me. I care about Casey Zander. I care about me. I embody elite level narcissism. Even if she texts me certain things about her day and how's it going, I don't even ask nothing back. I'll just heart the message. Glad you texted me that. Whoop-de shit. I don't even care. I'll just heart the message. There, I read it. I acknowledged it. Gave you a heart. You happy now? Gave you a heart. How's that one? I don't even say anything back most of the time. So it's like, and then like if she does say something, like I'll just say an I statement. I am, I will, I am going to, I want to, me, me, me. So it's like I'm even setting up the text message hoping to get left on red. So that way it's like, I don't even want to give her anything to go off of that. Because if I'm setting up the text message in a way where she now has nothing to say, if I said the words, if I go, hey, I am so full, I grilled so much. If I say that because I just grilled a steak, there's nothing for her to go off of. It should be end of conversation. I'm hoping to get left unread. Every single time I set it up that way, I'm not left unread because now she's in a position where she has to actively engage mental energy to think of what to say next to keep the conversation going, or else the conversation will not keep going, and she sees that, which is why I do not text anything. I don't text. I don't want to talk to any of you. I don't care. So that's why you want, like, when you ask a question, she sees that you're giving effort to carry the conversation forward. I am in a position where I am not attempting to carry the conversation forward at all because I don't even care if there is a conversation, which now puts her in the position to start asking the questions, which puts her in a position to think of what to say next, which puts her in a position to now use her natural creative energy to carry the conversation forward. I let that be on her. I don't put that to myself at all. If you like this video, join us in the community that I built so I can help you learn, understand, and master the language of women. I teach this stuff better than anybody. I really do. I think I'm the best at this, right? I don't think I'm the most attractive, handsome male model. I don't think I have the prettiest, most aesthetic Instagram. I don't think I'm the best at whatever, looking flashy. But I think I'm the best at teaching how women behave and how to communicate. That's what I think I am the best at. So hop inside of that, learn, understand, and master the language of women, and we'll see you in the next one.